motor wey we don see since wey nobody wey we seize or talk say those people dem no do well, now we don sell them, we see money collect. Money motor wey we seize e plenty, and we don sell like 150 houses for people wey be like say they get money wey dey interest on top am. He say the special unity on top of SCUMA, special control unit against money laundering. He say they don dey fully operational. Say anybody wey do anyhow for inside this country, the SCUMA wey dey under EFCC go find out, give am kumo for head.
Pointing our next story, the quarrel between the former governor of Osun State and the current governor of Osun State. You be like say still they continue. In fact, every day we dey see another one. This one be like say they don't enter gear 3 for the matter. Governor of Osun State now, Ademola Adeleke, don't talk say the state they get total of 407.32 billion naira plus 76 billion naira debt on salary and pension. Then he can't even join matter say when the of former governor Gboyega Oyetola don't lose election, he still collect 18.04 billion naira. Enter inside this matter that July 16th after the July 16, 2022 election when lose 9 Adeleke come talk say they still collect this loan, and he say as then they so how they go take repay the money, information not even there on top the matter. He dey talk this one when they do meeting with news people them. Follow sit down with traditional rulers for inside Osogbo today will be Thursday. He say even the amount where they owe contractors say they still they calculate and they come say the amount big well low, but it be like say plenty things. Only in contact this a big way enter so now wow 8 outstanding loan facility 9 Oga Oyetola leave for him, and this outstanding loan facility salary not even follow, pension debt not follow. So by the time you calculate everything, problem there are some of this loan from 16 months carry go 28 years 9 be the tenor of the loan. While in the talk of this one, Oga Oyetola come out contact say nothing no, all this talk where Oga Adeleke they talk say e not follow. Meanwhile Oga Adeleke they talk say anything when you see for ground, you go carry come give the people of Osun State, so you go they tell them and you go they ask answer. Even from Oga Oyetola say he must come explain why Osun they owe salary, pension, so the tune of 76 billion after collecting 50 billion naira salary bailout loan from Ogbonge government. When they say as this matter they go as the quarrel they enter gear 3, they enter gear 4, they enter gear 5. But as we day so, Oga Oyetola talk say all this talk where Oga Adeleke they talk, they not follow. All right, but welcome back. I go allow fresh Pomo make you enter inside some of the story way they inside our hand today. Plenty talk day on ground. Abi Femi, we go start with this Osun State big abi.
Now, dear, my body they even they do it and they try look at say hey. So this account where they want start now you collect work from somebody finish. Now account you go first go and not true because sometimes when you go account now anybody go call the account and say from July 16 we don't enter work now. Which work you don't do? But some are safe. I can't suspect if for inside this country with this. So now share blame. Now they use start work. See now, somebody go collect work, reach 6 years, 7 years. See they blame government we don't pass before them. Meaning say as Oyetola go finish where Adeleke enter. It's supposed they still they update the blame, update the debt where they grant. When you go come start your own work, when you go see money, start your own work. You go borrow money, join the money where down the grant, start your own work. You know, say this kind of thing, it confuse person sometimes, but as if they make noise on top, say go rent to take for Abuja. The valuable, now they don't carry. So now per week now, Adeleke they find new things where Oyetola don't do, where match grant scatter, as in doing work. Well,
first of all, to an extent, you go reason I'm say where in go need to tell the people of Osun State say see the actual way where I meet things. You understand? That one still there. But you get one thing where they always they talk, especially given the way this our current president take enter inside office 2015, come they talk one or two things. And they believe say some of the things where they campaign on. Now based on say they don't already get information, say now so things be
yes.
So when you enter inside, you already know say they come meet thing where you go just work like this, everything go do alright. You already know say things don't already spoil. Now some of the things where they even take campaign, take enter inside office be that. So in the of Oga Adeleke now, as much as they make all this revelation, make I call it revelation because if you see the 8 different facility where he talks say they outstanding, he give breakdown everything, outstanding balance, monthly payments, the one way monthly payments they for the total number of years, where they get to pay the loan. So he gets all the information. My own now be say good though, they talk say na so you meet am, but make sure say you get plan, because no go make sense say you go just dey complain, then it can't be like the way we see am for inside this 7 years now. Na so I see am o, na the one where I fit do, now I do. No. The people of Osun State.
Don't bring story. What's that story? Not even there. Story today.
But that's true now. Now the one where I see now, the one where I fit do now I do. I'm not a miracle worker. No. You know the government where you the campaign to enter inside. So as you enter inside, get ready to perform miracle, because we know that it's not pure.
Meanwhile, I always say the feel say time don't reach for this country. At least lawmaker not be everything way executive do now go they react to. May we do law. We go say if we don't reach 6 months before end of a tenure, whether you go simple recharge card for second tenure or not, now only you and the people and God know. But when you don't reach like 6 months before end of your tenure, we don't want to see your hand say you won't borrow money from anywhere. They're not supposed to allow anybody to borrow money before end of the person tenure. Whether 6 months to am, no. Second thing where me I go suggest, where I go tear them out on top. Every state get auditor general. Every federal get auditor general. Do accounts of where you don't spend money reach that bus stop. No say, see book, see how money, don't page. Now the account be this. You know why it good may do the account? If you do the account, even if Mago did the account, when we go court or somebody carry go court, it can say, see, this book, Odoro de inside. At least you don't see evidence where you use cash. Say, you do Mago put for inside. I mean, I no reason like that. Because accountability, now we talk. You chop money, no chop money. Somebody go come, they find the money for like 7 years. Some go use 6 years, find their own. Some go say, I never balance. Since I don't collect this work of governor, I no balance. You know, rich may get auditor general, whether the one where they from state or na go beg external auditor. Say, can't look book. I don't this 4 year one finish. Now there me too. Here I get money. Now here the gbese day. So at least you go see am like that. No, we not talk say make gbese no dey, but at least when you be like say the governor use the mouth to register where gbese day. No be say they go come they spoil your name, whether na true or na false. Say you chop money go, you borrow money when they go. After you don't lose election, you borrow money. You know that kind of thing. Even for the same party, see the one we happen for Ekiti State. When fire me they go, the new governor Oyetola, don't forget to be like saying Oyetola be name, but the new governor. When at the same party entirely come from fire, he say as they do inauguration from there like freezer account, freezer. No spend money, no allow money come out, freezer. Now the same party they do. No be say they get quarrel. No be say fire me no attending this thing. This one I say I want to know where money they go, where they come from. That's what it's supposed to be. Not be say when people say freeze account, everybody come the fear say, hey, which one they carry, which one they no carry. You know that kind of thing. Join be say when people don't they do their work, join as a government official. They give you SSA to SSC. As time don't they go finish, they suppose they tell governor say 6 months to the end of your tenure, even if na first or second tenure, you no fit appoint person anyhow unless you dey replace. You know that kind of thing?
Yes.
No, they appoint person anyhow unless say now replace. So as the SSA they go, you go don't do where your pension, wait till you they entitled to.
Calculate
one
everything.
motor, one this, you know, we don't know. That means say when they go say, be like so God they lose. I beg. Go that side, come on that way they no they move up. You know that kind of thing?
Yeah. Because na better example where you give just now, because it can't be like saying waiting we see for inside Osun State, immediately Oga Oyetola lose election. Instantly, he employ how many people? Thousands of people.
Evil.
According to the story where they see now, in borrow money, join the one we already dey ground. Yeah, in they do different kind of things where you know say your tenor don't come out. Now that time, now you start to do fear.
See we came on too. How many SSC we can call?
We enter inside that area because we know say you know the thing where they talk, so when they talk about auditor general, just they look and say this general where they put for back. Not be the same accountant general matter where we see where supposed to be the general of all the accountants where they do things where they get sense. Not be go move money where they see now. So EFCC they talk say they don't recover 30 billion from inside alleged 109. You know that alleged 9 they make me day. Which one be alleged now? How you gonna recover money from somebody where you see they allege?
See, me, the quarrel what I get now. Say if they say, and you know say a lot of cases where AFCC they lose, we judge the matter finally. But go say, see money where we find for your house, so see the one where we do for a year. You know that kind of thing. Nobody say the person go call talk say we never find anything. If they do whistleblower policy, which one now today they
where they talk say they don't carry the thing,
they
come
put the
back.
charge card.
They don't arrange them again.
They say make people no fear. Say people too fear for the way they take startup before.
I don't know go fear. Even this one where they don't rearrange self. When you see the way they move for inside all this matter, when it comes to all this court case, where today they go say, oh yeah, go prison. Tomorrow they go say, oh yeah, come back, no go. Today they go say this person move 109. You know how many months we don't they hear of this 109 billion? Now EFCC don't they look the matter, they don't they chook eye, they don't even carry the matter go court safe, and you see they talk alleged, I beg, and you they recover money from somebody where they alleged. So if you never confirm say the person do the badness thing, which money you they recover from?
Even if you know they call badness, you go call and bar. No, no say at least no spell and finish. You don't.
It's not gonna be badness, but it go be bad.
The one we don't catch. Meanwhile, I beg go, may not forget to President Buhari say don't do invest. How you invest reach for your side? I know say I go find. Okay, carry welcome, Sashu.
Okay, Kingsley, welcome.
Yeah, well done.
Welcome, sir. We greet you too.
The matter, they say our Nigeria would too like complain. You don't hear me?
You go put voice for up.
We hear you, but still carry voice. Go.
Yeah, I say our Nigeria would too like complain. See the government now, where they want to come out now for federal government. They say Nigeria don't bad before. They say they want return. 7-8 years don't they go now? They still they complain. So now we see that for Osun State. So now the former governor don't come out. Now that time he say one thing. Now this one we say go still make the state better. He don't come, don't they complain now say they give him more problems. So who won't call repair in Nigeria for us? So what we need now, what do we need for this our Nigerian policy? Now people are ready to make the nation better. Now how I see the matter. People are ready to make the nation better.
Without excuse. Amen. Thank you very, very much, Oga Kingsley. Very, very important point there where you make. You don't talk within the ground, no problem. Well, start the work. Start the work, they do the miracle. Make we see. Because the miracle must happen. You just imagine who they enter inside 2023, who come out for inside 2023 elections now. Come out as presidential candidate. Say candidate. Come out as person will win the elections. Then they complain, say, things don't already bad. Security. We know. You don't know before you enter, start the work. Now the thing where we define the that for inside the matter. Perform the miracle worker we need at this point. Perform the miracle. At least if you not do the miracle, reach 100%, you go do and reach 50-60%. You understand? Not the one where you not go even do anything. Because you can't even they find second turn of the joint because that's what they go do. They say we need more time. By the time we finish, the change. I leave them there.
You know, say some people now, you know, if we talk, if we say give me change, they go say we change. Now change for money, I've been not change for. See, I may just leave some word. Some word no be person for own. Anyway, as we they come out for inside studio, I know say Anek don't arrange. We don't come out fish. We they come out to bring guests on inside. Anek don't bring it talk. Say some people they try act then server. I beg. What you reason? They suppose don't own the server from now. Abi it's supposed just they offer and beavers. You know that kind of thing. Me and the reason say if something
now true that talk.
So if no something now something where they protected, you go offer first.
The same way you say every week, Oga Adeleke they release album of complaint. Come they be like waiting they happen with INEC now. Every week we they hear. Just which day, how many days they complain about politicians. Now they don't bring the politician matter again, but this time around not be say that they buy PVC now, say that they hack server.
They won't try hacker.
INEC, we believe una. Make we talk like that. Nigerians say at this point we don't get any choice. We got to believe you die. So as we they believe you, I beg, make una know they fall our hand. All these things where they talk now. As much as they announce, and at the same talk we don't they talk since we start this show, you suppose don't anticipate, say all these things will happen. That is, you go don't use your eye, see future, say these things going to happen. Whoever they try the hack and they block and they block. Not even call they give us tension.
Block them.
All the how many billion where they say they don't put for inside the technology? Money they inside though. Money they inside where they don't put. All the money where government approve. See, INEC, I beg.
See, for 2019, again one talk where Atuku come outside, we carry and go Supreme Court onto judgment of February. Now on top of this server, say what is the account for server? No be the district. But last everybody come just say I never start the use server. Now server don't count day. We know say na server won't use. See, if you buy new phone and you never get SIM card wey go use the phone. You go just on and see whether it dey work. When don't on and see say it dey work, offer. You know, until you buy new phone. No need to dey on am. They waste the battery. They waste lights. We will never even get complete for inside this country. On the server, as they say, the thing don't they blink. Say don't they work. Say they see every corner of Nigeria. He blink. Say they work. Okay, no worry. I see how they work. What's done? All offer first. When get sick,
now look at trouble they find. You know, you go get as you go off and where by the time you want on am now, you go the boots. You know, go quick on. So maybe now make they say to make we on am from now so that we don't go get problem that time.
But you know, see now, if you want on server from now 77 days to election, and inside that server, the thing still they get confused. Say, God say may they vote for this person, or say may they ballot. You know the ballot. You know this kind of selection. We see the happen on top APC bill. They go back. You know that kind of thing. If you go on the server, keep for now. You don't need to put internet yet now. No.
See,
me
as I dare
too much text.
As I dare so, made the honor. So that they go they use them to the test run all this hacking, hack here, hack there. Anybody where they try anything, they go draw. So that by the time that time don't reach, they no say anything when anybody want try, you know go work. Make the honor, make they test them. You understand?
No way go test them.
May they not come, they give us tension. They try the hack. We no one here.
No be everybody we carry learner. Suppose they express the learn motor. No way go carry the server they test. Now see what I want summarize talk down.
All right, the person don't report me sharply. Oga Charles, no verse, but we get to read our WhatsApp message because even the person who send the WhatsApp message don't tell us say I know they read some of our messages. Until Regina from Just, no verse. You know, you get as you go write the message, where even me myself I go confused. But this one where you write to the make I read them. INEC say me they get ready because politicians they up and doing. I say they ready to do any which way to make sure say now waiting they want nothing go happen. Say INEC and FG need to sit up with federal government. They say they need to sit up. Thank you very much, Auntie Regina from Jos. General AUD Oga Abdulaziz Usman Danfodio say second Niger bridge is a goal. In talk say now waiting we call reality on ground. Now we they see so say posterity go speak for our president Oga say in get good intention. It's just that some evil forces there around them. God bless Nigeria. Now waiting General AUD talk and God bless you too. All right, we need to carry our guests enter inside studio now. We will come back sharply.
The story of successful societies is really quite simple. It's usually how the story of the society's elite, its best educated, its political class, its religious class, influence and direct and lead their societies to progress. Put differently, every successful society is the product of a conscious elite consensus. The implicit and explicit agreements of the elite to change their societies for good. But the elite must be prepared to make the sacrifices for the benefit of everyone. The way by which a country then becomes united is that it is only possible if there is a deliberate effort by law, by policies, by conventions, to create the basis for that unity. There must be a deliberate effort to create the basis for the unity. The components of that basis include equity, justice, the rule of law, accountability, and enforcement of consequences for bad behavior, equal access to opportunity, a fair basis for government appointments, intentional programs for the poor, the weak, the vulnerable, and those who cannot work.
carry welcome back. This is now cocoa of the matter. Now even they push you for back like this. So hey, see, you get where Tori go pass, where person go say, who they talk with Tori, the voice they fade. If you like say the voice on the off. You get some Tori where go yeah, where you go just they look. See this issue of Nigeria say they do governance. He reached one bus stop inside this week, I mean last week, where one man, Oga Kazuri, he started talk say it's 9 trillion, I mean 9 be stamp duty, where they know where he pass. I don't know whether I hear that story at all. They say if try to tell president, say may they give a meeting, may he tell president say, see as the guys this thing they go where they don't they do you dagu for inside the talk. He say no see chance tell her. Story don't come they follow now. See another matter of Akatajera, they say they don't see 30 billion. Now can they ask myself, follow until so me they talk. This issue of cost of governance, the money where they use wrong government. We don't get money, but money they spend, they change money, they know where the money where their hand they pass. How now reason them? You get some kind of adjustment where we still enter inside the work where our present government they do for federal, state, and local government. Because for the first time this year, we don't hear federal government, they point state government finger say, now you cost them. Now you put people for poverty. Now the work where you know they do work where, now they cost them. State governments can say, okay, but boss, no bring voice come here. Now you cost them. You know what you do us? You know, auntie and answers and uncles, they argue. We there, they can't them. We guys may post put month for inside cost of governance matter inside studio with us.
Oga Comrade Dominic Ogaku will be President Civil Society Groups for Good Governance. Time follow us to come out inside this matter this evening. Better welcome to you, sir. Good evening.
Thank you very much.
So, make we start from the fact say you be President of Civil Society Group. Now they say all the different groups where join body together say make we they look the matter of how they torchlight government work and waiting government they do and people where they inside governance waiting they do and all of that. Now you be President of all of them, ba?
By the grace of God.
Oga, you see this matter. If we want judge una now, say make we just give una mark, say how una don't follow government and governance on this matter of cost of governance. First, make us start. I will go to score now because whether you like them or not, all the other average Nigerians will do your back. Then you be Oga of the civil society people. How una the reason say they follow government on this matter of cost of governance? Whether they don't answer una at all, una don't make any impact on government or governance on this issue.
Thank you very much, Auntie Somi. You know, say, this matter of cost of governance now be the major challenge we get for this country. First, no be waiting person if you just sit down and talk, say, I go do, now one person show. Now, it has to be an act of parliament. Waiting that one mean we say, National Assembly go decide. That's why you have budget. You get budget because government no go just go carry money to spend. Now from everything we government budget for. So the budgeting process where we get is they correct. You understand? We just they do budget unto say make we spend money. We need to do budget after we don't do need assessment. Waiting we need, waiting we no need. Make I give you a very simple example. Constituency project. Waiting you understand by constituency project. That one now one way where we say don't money we suppose go in the right direction. The National Assembly people they carry put inside their pocket.
The same National Assembly where you say it did their hand to make sure say they solve this matter of cost of governance.
Because it did their hand. That's why they get that kind. Because now, if you remember, when Buhari first come, he said National Assembly will go cut on our money. You see the way they take fight time. Say now lie you even that one will not go even pass budget at all. That's number one. Number two. People, MDAs, ministries, departments, and agencies, where they go defend their budget before National Assembly. National Assembly, they hold and say, come, if we not do this one, if we not put this one for us, if we not do like this is our budget. We no go. You remember saying, each time we don't reach budget period like this, you know what's in the happen. You know the way MDAs, then they waka, they march, they go National Assembly. So if we go ever talk about cost of governance, it go start from first National Assembly. National Assembly.
Hey.
National Assembly.
Hey.
And then go determine how much we go really use to do government because now them they sit down on top of our budgeting process.
Why you think say they go sabi out go spend money?
No, what I mean is say if you be DG for one agency and you come say, CEO, I need 100,000 naira to take run my budget here. Now, National Assembly will determine whether you deserve that 100,000 naira or you don't deserve it.
Now, by deserve or by the work with the grant?
That, now, what I try to tell you now, so because most of the people where they do budget, they don't even do need assessment. They just say and say, make I go attract money, come my agency. They don't do need assessment. Say, okay, what we really need? What be the things where we say really did the front burner? Where we say we really need to do? What we go do? Okay, you talk of you won't go do road, or you won't go do some of them said they don't even get support. They go say empowerment. What be the form of empowerment? What be the empowerment then they talk about? Empowerment, some now just to collect money, go buy bike, go give their constituency. Their constituents.
Canoe, buy
go
bike,
buy canoe,
buy
barrow,
buy grinding machine.
Buy grinding machine, buy all those things. Is that what government should focus on?
Okay, so make I carry you reverse, Oga Dominic, because I start this talk with question where I ask, give una where be the hope in this situation of the average Nigerian. We know, say, as you talk, it did the hand of the National Assembly. But we know, say, this National Assembly, or even the ones who come before now, because we don't talk this matter of cost of governance. As a matter of fact, when a lot of people bring talk of cost of governance, they go first start with the same people them will be governments to cut their own costs. Before we even enter things like constituency project, before we enter things like all these other different matters where they go on, we'd always say start from there. Now, when the people we're supposed get the mind of the people to say, this thing too much, maybe share the money, reshare, they not get the mind to do it. Again, back to civil society. So, waiting civil society they do. Because these lawmakers talk, we never see say hope go there inside their matter. Waiting civil society they do on top of their matter.
Now, number one, waiting civil society they try. Now, why you do hear me they shout National Assembly, You get why? Because severally, we don't write to National Assembly say cost of governance is one area one is supposed to focus on. The truth of the matter be say, you see, they get the way this country take be. Where we say even civil society, they don't disregard them now. They just say, no be talk, they go talk. No be after all, now we dey on top. In fact, you get the way you will still talk for this very government now. The next way you will hear me say, they go look for a way, muzzle you. Because now they don't get the power, now they don't get the money, now they don't get the security, now they don't get access to a lot of things. Sometimes we there for civil society, when we ask questions, the next thing you will see, they go carry this as a push us. It happened many times. We say we be human beings. Are you getting me? So, but that no leave out the fact, say, as citizens, we are supposed to be aware. Because when the awareness become as the awareness grew, almost everybody will join. You know, we just limit that to civil society. Because civil society, how much they even be? Out of all the people will be. You hear people they shout. I mean, not be every day for one place or the other. They hear one, you go to hear one comrade, they shout, they call people, say this one they corrupt, this one do this.
Even before comrades start the shouts, make I carry you go this National Assembly where they talk. Say, when they call Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, say, see this thing where you now drop for our front, and she reach. Not be say last explanation no come out to. But say, you will get budget. You reach one place where you say, I don't know where this thing be. You go call people who get power past me. It be like say, go ask a senior minister. May she help me explain the money way they took inside this part like this. Explanation come follow come as last. It come me say, I can't ask myself question on top. If money where people they budget for, say when they go the new year, I be the next year. If they confuse the person where carry the documents, where go spend the money, go say, wait today and 5 naira, where the receipts where you collect, now 5 naira, we no get problem for there. If they confuse the owner of the budgets from the MDAs, how you won't come be where we no go contact say cost of governance, it will no go high. Because some people go just stay for this country with the sharp cost of governance. How much be the old governance self will they spend? But how much she go high?
Okay, make I tell you why would they say cost of governance they high. Not be because the money really high like that, but because most of the money is the diverter. Then they go for where it's supposed to go. Remember, say the problem first start with budget padding. If you remember, the first language you mean they common for Nigeria now, budget padding, which means if you bring your budget your budget na 2 naira, they go say pad them another 2 naira, so you can become 4 naira. That 2 naira where they add now the one way they go share. Now, they don't come on live down because they discover say the people can't discover, so okay, these people they pad budget. So they don't leave that one now. They don't enter another style of how to collect the money. They budget for things when they exist. They budget for things when they exist. They will tell you, say, see what they want to do, but if you do findings, if you go do independent assessment, most of those projects, they're not there. They are not existing. Now, money they just collect from directly, carry put inside their pocket. Some now projects where they don't even do. You see this idea of a continuous project. For instance, if you say a project that is ongoing, one project, one road that they do, they go budget for over 5 fiscal year.
Okay. Before you explain that one, we get caller. We won't put mouth for this talk where we did start on top. Hello, from Jos.
Yes.
Can you welcome inside?
Hello?
Yes, so they hear you.
Yes. Good evening.
Welcome, sir.
You see, what thing I want to talk about this evening, now about this accountant general.
Okay.
Yes. When they talk, say, EFC just recovered about 30 billion out of waiting in carry. You know what thing they pay me? How in take embezzle this money up to that 1 or something billion? How come this if it happen for this kind of Nigeria? That's just my concern. Brother Femi, let me tell you something. Did you do that today? If you come say Olakole, your wife born pikin, say I come meet you for whether it's for Abuja. I come say Femi, it's your pikin where you born. I know one making work any work throughout in life, make you no go to school. That's a 1 billion. You don't know that even they spend 1 million naira for 1 month, it goes spend that money for the 3 years. So I just wonder, what person could be embedded 1 or 40 billion? How much actually they ask this government for God's sake? Like they say our children, they live for house almost one section go Gabadaya. So my problem is this, my brother. The problem of Nigeria is leadership. I won't lie to you, it's leadership. But I pray that they're going to get it right one day. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Make I find question from this the way you talk. Because when Oga Buhari, they even enter work, they come. You get as everybody talk, say, hey, Buhari, corruption.
Nobody go fit genial.
Hey, you
go genial.
Hey, remember that time? People even bring back, say, now remember kick against indiscipline. The other time when they do for 80, say, you drop paper for ground like this, go sweep, so they go hold you, go sweep, say, corrupt people for inside this Nigeria, they go see shaggy. And to do when it first starts, the way they hold Asuki that time, all of us know. We say, hi. Even from the way they hold Asuki, anybody who wants steal money now, you go hard them. But we can't see now, say, cost of governance, you know rich, he high. It can't be like, say, 1 trillion, one Abiyamo they fight for Akatan General.
109 billion.
109 billion. Inside the money where we say with the whole debt, now only one person, Colombia coordinate them, spread and go one side, according to them. Allegedly, alleged talk.
Alleged, 9 days they recover money from them.
No, alleged.
So this one not pass alleged.
No, still use the
if
one.
If not alleged, you no go to recover
for
money.
For them to recover, show say you don't. You see the problem is about.
But wait, as the answer, make I just arrange the question going. You think say corruption the cost of governance may go up?
Most definitely, because what we see now so now mismanagement of our resources. Now we see where everything they go up. Are you getting me? For instance, what do you mean by cost of governance going up? This cup now for market, they feel they sell them for 20 naira. But person we won't go buy them because now government go make them times 20 of that amount. Now very simple mathematics.
The way they buy laptop,
you see,
AC.
So when you are okay, the other day make I shock you. So we go one agency. You know this solar light where we say one no even reach 150,000 naira. For that agency, they budget for them for almost 1.5 million naira.
For one.
Some trade they sell for less than 120,000 naira.
I bet what you wanna do when I see that case?
No worry. I just won't give you.
Now you go talk to make an oral. You be civil society.
No. You get what I tell you? Say make you no worry because you see.
You don't need to give us the details. Just help us know whether una do something about them or not do.
We see there on the matter.
Okay.
We see there on the matter. You hear me, ba? So you get many places like that. You get many places where you go see government money that they carry on. First, the mistake where they make is government money they carry and pay into personal account. You get some way that they call project accountant. You get they don't devise different means where they take share the money, we don't cause many problems for many places. So, but the problem now, they say, every Nigerian, where we expect, okay, as it don't be like this, so maybe PDP will not do their own, according to waiting Buhari talk. Now, as the people come, they will try and repair the country. But this one's now, they can't pack past even the people even did there before. Now, let's go down to the real issue. You see, whether you like him or not, history will be fair to President Muhammadu Buhari.
Why? Because he has done his best.
He has done his best, number one. Number two. Now, under, not be saying another government, they come probe in principal officer. Now, under him administration, they catch people. They carry them, they go prison.
How many they don't carry go prison?
Whether you like them or not, there are a lot of public, in chief EFCC man, they disgrace him.
But the case off now.
The case not awful.
Let
me tell you what you don't understand. Case now process. Are you getting me? That matter, if you know, maybe even go come conclude, but you don't establish and say this man been they corrupt. At least he disgrace a man. True of us.
I bet just give us one example of one way we know say the process where they start.
SGF.
They don't complete them.
SGF, former SGF.
Just one, because we talk about fairness. Yeah. Which one they don't start where they don't complete?
When no say na high profile, no be say Yahoo boys.
Of the same government.
Of
which
the same
one?
government.
Yes.
Okay, you want to make a mention of
just one
minister or what you want or waiting.
Any of the ones where you say no, they in the probe in own administration.
I know countless DGs of MDAs that are serving jail time. Yes, I know. I can tell you. It's not for me to sit here and begin to name.
No, jail time means say they don't jail.
They don't jail them.
Call one.
This administration.
For this administration.
Jailing own.
Yes.
Say they convict them.
I don't want to call name.
Say they convict them.
Yes, I can. DGs of agencies. I
don't know anyone.
You don't know now, but that means I tell you now my work. I know. As I talk to you now, I know head of agency where they serve jail for just. I know.
Or you won't call Abdul Rashid?
No, I don't want. Rashid also, you don't say nobody even under this government is committing fraud. But even when he come back, can't go hide under one ministry. They still go fish them out. So whether you like them or not, let me tell you the truth. That one because now if Buhari na president where they share from all this loot where this school they share,
you don't say they share.
You not go allow any of them go this way. So what they try to tell you, say they are taking advantage of the fact that I don't meet big men. Wait tell me say, if any president where they for like 700, a person like Buhari, because Buhari give free hand to everybody, say do your best. I give you. I don't want no interference from me.
So finish the statement. Did they take advantage of waiting?
Did they take advantage of in laissez-faire nature towards governance? In that freedom way they give them, say do your best. I don't want to control you. Say this is how you go now. So you go do your procurement.
So you agree? Say in get free hand, in the rule with free hand.
Yes, and everybody.
Not be the same thing where they accuse the previous administration of.
Say Goodluck Jonathan, no, they pull eye for work where.
No, it's different. No,
how it different?
Let me tell you the truth of the matter. No, be say I go tell you now. Make I tell you waiting them in the accuse. I'm not holding brief for any of this, but I want us as Nigerians make we accept what I try to tell you now. So, say under the other administration, part of what they do, where they bad say. President, if you know they involved, but person will come meet you now and tell you, say, now president say, and people go on.
Who tell you say guarantee no they say now president say on top this one?
Not under Buhari. In fact, he won for
everyone.
They know they drop his name. You cannot drop his name.
So, Oga Dominic, unfortunately our time don't they run out. But I just want to ask you, before we shift to go who they fair, who know they fair. You see this matter of high cost of governance, whether we like them or not, now one of the biggest problems. In fact, now wait till even start the talks. Biggest problem. Waiting be the way out.
Waiting at
the person, first of all, for this administration, the work they do. Then secondly, waiting be the work where the incoming get to do. Just like 2 minutes.
It is very simple. We have to rejig our budgeting system on needs assessment. It's not simple grammar. It's as simple as I talk and so. Our budgeting system must be on what? Need assessment. We don't have. You don't be like for your house now. You're going to buy what you don't need. Or you're going to budget for what you don't need. Now, our major problem, so
who go make sure say anything budget where they do, they go do. Who get the responsibility to ensure? Say they go do and need assessment.
The oversight function, that be the National Assembly. Now they're supposed to.
And that one now when budget don't ready, now they go pull over.
No, but now they from budget because now they oversee budget because that every budget they go through National Assembly.
And now after they don't draw the budget now.
They go draw the budget.
What she they actually say who go determine what we need.
Who go determine what you need? Now the agencies themselves will do need assessment.
Because the reason why we ask this question is say sometimes, for example, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs case where I bring that time, use the example as we round up. Our own issue be say some ministries, the budgets where they use, where they want use work. Now from Ministry of Finance and Budget and Plan, now they come from, not be from inside them. We need the thing where they talk.
Wait. Now based on their needs, where they submit to whatever ministry where they supervise them. Now they go draw the budget. I know we can't give you what you don't need. Now based on
like that money where she says she don't know who it be, they need them.
Those ones are clear matters of budget padding or infusing something into the budget. Or you don't know say for this Nigeria that they carry something from nowhere put inside budget. So you don't forget say even before the last one where I think is it last year budget or where president say who put this money, who add this money, who add this money, who add this money.
Okay, so basically every way you don't talk, say he did the hand of National Assembly. The National Assembly where we know say the way they operate since, so unless a miracle happen and they change their style of operation, they're not even the reason, in fact they add their own inside the matter. So we need to move to a point of say, is it that we carry the right people enter inside the National Assembly, or we get to the point where even when National Assembly know they do the work where they do, we'll get who go they checkmate them. And you don't talk, say civil society, they try their best to make God give everybody power. Thank you very, very much, Oga Dominic Ogaku. Auntie Somia and Femi, thank you for telling them not to give us tension. I beg, make INEC stop all this play. As Nigeria, our cost of governance, they too much waste, too much embezzling. We need to start to talk about them. Thank you, Oga Jafet from Lekki, but I go add to this talk. Last, as Oga Dominic don't talk, the people where they their hand. Mokuna, they look their side too. Mokuna know they look only presidential candidates. We get who they vote these lawmakers, they enter inside office. Make they vote people who go help us. We get our interest at heart. My name is Nasomi Alegino. Thank you very, very much. As you follow us day to day, we greet you now.
All right, as we go, just to mention, say, River State Governor Nyesom Wike, he don't carry star, the one that they call Grand Service Star of River State. Say he won't honor Governor of Kogi State, Yaya.
It's okay.
My name is Femi Amele. I go get money. And so me no allow me laugh.